Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Autumnmoonthemage. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer in regards to love. If you were drawn to the message, there may be a message here. If you're drawn to the video, there may be a message here meant for you. But if the storyline itself doesn't seem to fit, please don't try to make it fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest, as they say. But thank you so much for watching this video. I do really appreciate it. I'm very grateful. So thank you for doing that. We're going to start now with the Moonology Oracle cards just to get an overall. I really appreciate getting an overall for the situation. I feel like it definitely helps clear things up in regards to reading. So we're going to start there. Can we please get overall energy in this connection between Cancer and the person that they are connecting with romantically? Can we please get an overall? There we go. Oh, wow. That isn't the brightest message, I gotta say, Cancer. It says, nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. Let me tell you what the book says. That's a tough start. Okay, book says, in a form of astrology known as horary, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded. A void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or this situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there's nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your both behavior and beliefs. So that's interesting. It's not saying necessarily that there's no hope in a situation. It's just saying the way that you're approaching it, nothing's going to come out of it. So it's almost like you're being called to change your approach. If this is something important to you, if this is something that means a lot to you, then you need to approach the situation differently. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot. I'm using True Black tarot cards today. They're very pretty, but they're not very easy to shuffle. We're going to take a look at how you feel about this person and how they feel about you. And then we're going to clarify those cards. Can we please get 3 cards for how Cancer feels in regards to this connection? Three cards for how Cancer feels in regards to this person that they're connecting with. How does Cancer feel about this person? How does Cancer feel about this person? So what we have one card here, and this is the Queen of Swords. So, well, the Queen of Swords is somebody with very clear boundaries. She knows what she wants, and she's not going to settle for less. The Queen of Swords, this is air energy, so you might be dealing with an air sign that's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Can we get 2 more cards? How does Cancer feel about this person they're connecting with? How do they feel? How does Cancer feel about this person? We get the Death card, which can indicate that there was an ending in this situation, or that some aspect of it needs to end, so that something else can grow from it. We'll definitely, like I said, clarify. The Death card is Capricorn, so you might be dealing, wait. The Death card is Scorpio, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Can we get one more card for how Cancer feels in regards to this connection? No. So we get the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. This like feeling like this person is exactly what you were looking for, okay? And then we get the King of Pentacles, which is Earth sign again, so that's Capricorn, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. But the King of Pentacles, this is feeling really protective of a connection and really committed to it. So this may be this person, like this might be the person that you're connecting with. You might see them this way, or you may feel that you really want to be this King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles really provides and protects, like I said, and he's very committed to whatever he's dedicated himself to. So if he's dedicated to this connection, then either you are very dedicated to this person or they are to you. But also the King of Pentacles is someone who's they're just really stable. You know, I don't know why that's coming to mind, but it is somebody who's very stable financially, as well as like just well, in all the ways that you would want stability, you know, very secure kind of connection with the King of Pentacles. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at how they feel about you, Cancer. Can we please get 3 cards for how this person feels in regards to Cancer? How do they feel about Cancer? 3 cards, please. How does this person feel about Cancer? We get the Tower, which, like the Death card here, it indicates some kind of ending has happened, or some kind of ending needs to. You know what I've never noticed before? Do you see that little fox kind of thing down here? That's interesting. The fox is in the Fool card. I mean, well, this fox makes me think of the Fool card, which is a new beginning, okay? That's like diving um without looking, right? Without looking first. That's interesting. But the Tower indicates some kind of ending, or some kind of ending needs to happen. Like I said, it's a very sudden and drastic change that they were not expecting and were not necessarily prepared for. The Three of Pentacles, which is wanting to collaborate with you, right? Wanting to come together and start something, start building together. Building, yeah, collaborating. I mean, it's about teamwork and definitely working together. And then we get the King of Cups. Oh, well, that is a very deep emotion, feeling very deeply about someone and about a connection, but maybe not necessarily communicating it. So they have a lot of emotion for the situation, just like you, with this Nine of Cups here. Like, you really feel like this person is a wish fulfilled. They're exactly what you were looking for. With this Queen of Swords, you're kind of coming off a little bit icy. You're coming off a little hot and cold, but you definitely feel like this person is exceptional. And with the King of Cups here, like I said, they have a lot of emotion for you. They have a lot of feelings in regards to this connection. We're going to go ahead and clarify now. I can't tell if my my cards are crooked. I obsess. Sorry. Okay, let's clarify first with your side there. Let's look at that Queen of Swords. So like I said, it's kind of coming across a little bit icy. And maybe that's part of what needs to change, because like we said with this, nothing will come of the situation. You're being called to change your approach in some way. Can you please clarify the Queen of Swords for us? Please clarify the Queen of Swords. Look at that. The Queen of Cups is underneath that Queen of Swords. This is a match to this King of Cups over here. It's, I feel like you have this feeling, and perhaps you're just shielding yourself because of whatever this Death card is and this Tower card. Perhaps either there was an ending or some aspect of this needs to like change. But Queen of Cups is definitely underneath that Queen of Swords. You have a lot of love for this person and compassion, but you're not tapping on that. You're not tapping into that energy. That's not what you're showing them. You're trying to be very logical with the Queen of Swords there, trying to address this situation with logic instead of following your heart. Let's take a look at that Death card. Can you please clarify the Death card for us? We're going to see if that comes back out. Kind of flipped, but it went back, so I'm not really sure. Can you please clarify the Death card for us? Please clarify the Death card. Okay, lots of cards came out there. We start with the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take, okay? And it's a card of generosity. And with the Death card there, I mean, we definitely don't want this to end, this equal give and take, but it's possible that it did end. And that's what caused the problems between the two of you. But we also get the Empress and the Page of Wands. And the Empress is, well, first off, it's somebody who's incredibly attractive. And alluring, okay? I think of the Empress often very similar to how I think of the Queen of Wands, but it's not just that. It's someone who's very nurturing and caring. She's really like the Queen of Queens, right? But the Empress also represents a rebirth, okay? She represents birth to something, okay? The beginning of something, not just the beginning of something, but something that's being grown, okay? Something that's being like nurtured into life, okay? That's what the Empress is. And then the Page of Wands, which is somebody who's really excited, who has an idea and is inspired to move forward, okay? And I feel like this Six of Pentacles needs to come back, this equal give and take. And I feel like there is a new beginning here, and you are really excited and possibly have an inspiration within you how to um, how to bring about this like birth, okay? Bring this something into existence. I feel like you have an idea and maybe you're not doing it. Oh my goodness, you know what I never noticed before? This person up here. I love this deck. It's always surprising me. I don't know why, but do you see this kind of this figure up here? There's his head and this is his arm and his legs. And I don't know why I never noticed that before, but it's almost like the fire here has taken hold of him. Do you know what I mean? It's like grabbing him. So that's interesting. I feel like you definitely are inspired to bring about this bring back this equal give and take. And if you feel like it wasn't given to you, if you feel that you weren't getting that equal give and take, that can explain that Queen of Swords there. That can explain being kind of icy. But I don't know if that's what you're doing exactly with the Queen of Swords. Sometimes it's just being overly like logical about something instead of following your heart more. Let's take a look at the Nine of Cups. We get the Ten of Wands, which is a card that talks about feeling, about something weighing you down, about feeling a lot of weight is what just keeps coming to mind. feeling that a situation is heavy, okay? The wands are something that we carry by choice, okay? We don't want to put those wands down. And with the Ten of Wands, that's stuff that we carried because it means a lot to us. We feel very passionately about those things, and we don't want to put them down. And you definitely feel like this person is uh, a wish fulfilled. Not only that, but with the Nine of Cups, that's wanting to celebrate and have a good time with somebody, okay? Um, it can be like in regards to a specific celebration, but you're also feeling very burdened by it. You're feeling weighed down by this fact, by this feeling and this connection. Let's take a look at that King of Pentacles. I'm really interested to get to the advice because I want to see how they're going to advise you to progress, but we'll go in the proper order here. So with the King of Pentacles, we get the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the King of Swords, okay? The Six of Cups is reconciliation, sorry. But both of these cards here both talk about soulmate connection, okay? This is thinking back on someone really positively. You're remembering the good times with them. You're remembering all of the love that you felt with them. And you feel this soul connection. You both have you both have a lot of emotion towards each other in this situation. You both definitely feel this love and this like almost unexplainable kind of draw towards each other. You both want to give in this connection with the Two of Cups there. And then the King of Swords, though, this again is leading with being overly logical about a situation, okay? We have a lot of kings and queens on the board. We have both the King and Queen of Swords, which is a power couple, okay? We have the King and Queen of Cups, which is another power couple. And then we have the King of Pentacles here. That's so many really strong energies, and I know that they can be read as individual people, but I'm not seeing it that way. I just feel like this is energy that you're both like dipping into, but for sure you're remembering this person. You feel a very strong connection to them. You want this commitment and this stability. You want to protect it. You're under it all. You're being very logical. You're just being very logical about the connection. Let's take a look at the Tower. Can you please clarify the Tower for how this person feels about Cancer? Oh, that's just a lot of cards. Can you please clarify the Tower, Cancer? Please clarify the Tower. Oh, again with a lot of cards. Okay. So many. Okay. The Tower, like I said, is a drastic change, right? Sudden and unexplained. And we get the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who is holding on tightly, possibly too tightly to something, okay? Justice, which is a choice, but it's also fairness and truth and balance, okay? Ten of Cups, that's emotional fulfillment. I mean, it's feeling at home and at peace with somebody. The Ace of Swords, this could be a wanting to communicate or something being communicated. It can also be like a sort of aha moment, like I finally understand kind of moment. The King of Wands, another king appearing here. The King of Wands is very passionate and um, confident, driven sort of energy. And the Knight of Cups is wanting to charge forward with an open cup. Like, wow, there's so much here. The Tower can also be a sudden realization of something, okay? But this person, they don't want to let go. If this was an ending of some kind, they're definitely holding on tightly, okay? And justice can be like restoring the balance. If things were not fair, if there was not equal give and take, then this is definitely a card of wanting to restore that balance, feeling very at home with you, and wanting to share. They feel very passionately towards you, and they definitely want to come forward with information, and they want to come forward with this open heart. Maybe things aren't looking too bright on the outside, but inside, I feel like you both have a lot of have a lot of feelings for each other. Let's go ahead and clarify that Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. For how this person feels about Cancer. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles. These are odd cards to come out in clarification of the Three of Pentacles. Okay. The Three of Pentacles could possibly, I don't see it this way, but it's possible that's a, perhaps there was a third party in this situation. What we're getting here is the Three of Swords. So 2 3s, that's why I think of that. And also because the Three of Swords is pain. And the Devil, this is obsessive energy, possibly obsessing about this pain, or obsessing about, if it is a third party connection, if there's 3 people involved, then this could be them obsessing about that and about the pain that it can cause or has caused. And it might be about their own pain. The Devil also, this is Capricorn energy, by the way, you might be dealing with Capricorn. But with the Devil, this is toxic energy, okay? We also get the Two of Swords, which is a choice that needs to be made. Sometimes this is a choice that we don't see coming, okay? A choice we don't realize we need to make. Sometimes it's a choice we're refusing to make. But this person they want this foundation with you. They want to build with you, okay? And I think that I think that this choice that they're having to make is to let go of this obsession, let go of this energy here, which might be someone, like I said, that they need to release, or it might be just hurt feelings that they're obsessing about, and they need to make a choice to walk away from that. They need to choose to embrace this situation for in the future. Like, let's take a look at the Knight of Cups, which has come out twice, right? Is this the Knight or the King? I can't remember. It's the King of Cups. So we have both the King and the Knight of Cups. I messed up my cards. I messed them up again. Okay, let's clarify that King of Cups. And then we're going to look at advice cards. Please clarify the King of Cups. Please clarify the King of Cups. That's interesting. That's weird. Okay, so we get the Seven of Swords. This is a deception or being sneaky. And the Seven of Cups, which is confusion, or it could be choices. It's 2 sevens there as well. I don't know if that means anything to you, but they have a lot of love for this situation, but they're, like I said, maybe not expressing it. With the Seven of Swords here, these two cards together could mean two things. It could mean that they're hiding the fact that they have several choices and that they need to make a choice. I mean, we already know here that they have this choice that they need to make. So it could be in regards to that, but it could be that they feel this way, but they're hiding that information, maybe from you and themselves, or possibly just from you, because they're confused and they don't know how to progress. If you're coming off to them as that Queen of Swords, like I said, that can be really icy energy. And so if that's how you're coming across to them, then they might just be really confused by that. And so they're hiding how they feel. They're hiding that King of Cups there. The King of Cups is already not expressing his emotions, you know, and this is kind of like it's saying that again, that something's being hidden, something's not being expressed, and perhaps it's because of confusion, or perhaps it's because they haven't made a choice that they need to make. um, I don't know if that's super helpful to you, but I hope it is. Let's go ahead and get some, we're going to draw some oracle cards for advice. We're starting first with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. Can we please get advice for Cancer in regards to this connection we're looking at? Can we please get advice for Cancer? Can we please advise Cancer? How can they move forward in this? Surrender. I was just thinking to myself, the card that came out was 26, surrender, but I was thinking to myself when I first started shuffling there, that sometimes we just have to lay our cards out. Do you know what I mean? We just have to kind of bare ourselves to someone, uh, and make it clear, you know, and show them our full truth. And then they have the confidence and the security to know that they can also do the same. I'm not saying that necessarily is what needs to happen in this situation. It just came to mind, so I feel the need to say it. But 26 says surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. It took me a long time to realize that surrendering was a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mean the giving up kind of surrender. I mean the, okay, it's time for me to hand this over type of surrender. For those of us who are highly independent and used to doing things quite ably on our own, admitting we need assistance or that we might indeed have to let something go for our betterment can be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or two. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. Wasn't I just saying that? We may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew a bad habit. Grew up a bad habit, surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Remember, this moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be as wide open as we need to be to do our work. We reveal safely. No, we reveal. Yes, we reveal safely to only the divine and ourselves, and then the light returns. So, like I said, I feel like you might be called to lay it all out on the table, you know, expose yourself, expose that underbelly. Let's take a look. There's one more deck I want to pull from. It's called the Witch's Oracle, okay? Let me shuffle this real quick. Can we get advice for Cancer? Can we get advice for Cancer in regards to this connection? Wow. Right away the pentagram came out. Which I feel like is like a call for protection or shielding ourselves. With that would be the exact opposite of surrender. So maybe I'm wrong here. Let's take a look. Pentagram. PQRS. Pentagram. Okay, here's the card so you can see. Draw from this card's energy. It is mind and spirit over matter. Any obstacles that are in your way can easily be removed at this time. Trace a pentagram on this card with your index finger. This allows you to use your will to make things happen. So obviously, maybe you could like blow it up on your screen and trace it if you want to. I'm going to tell you, in this deck, they give you an incantation, which you're supposed to recite, I believe, 3 times. And it's supposed to help you manifest this into your life. So, well, okay, I'm going to try holding it really still right now. Here we go. I'm going to read it to you. No harm shall pass, says the 5-pointed star. Harness my energy and then you'll go far. Your will you must use to quickly evict all the things that are now derelict. I'm going to read it one more time for you. No harm shall pass, says the 5-pointed star. Harness my energy and then you'll go far. Your will you must use to quickly evict all the things that are now derelict. All right. Well, I hope that helps you, Cancer. It does look like, the way that you're approaching the situation, like it says there, you're not going to get what the outcome you want. So you really do need to move forward with a different sort of energy. Approach this with a different energy. Surrender, possibly expose yourself. And with that pentagram, I feel like it's saying you won't be hurt, right? I was thinking how the pentagram is kind of like a shield, right? Which I don't think is, I don't think you need that in this situation. I don't think you need to shield yourself. But, well, this is like, it's giving you power to move through the things that are, move through the things that are no longer benefiting you. No harm shall pass, it says. And I feel like it is, I don't think anything, I don't think that exposing yourself is going to end up hurting you, is what I feel like that is saying, especially if you follow the incantation. But anyway, Cancer, that is what I have for you today. I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope that it brought you some kind of clarity. And if it did, and you wouldn't mind telling me about it, I would really appreciate hearing about it. You could post in the comments below, or if you'd like, you could shoot me an email. My email address is listed in the description box. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me as well. So just for future reference. But thank you truly so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you. If you, well, what I mean to say is to please move forward with hope and with positive thinking, because we really draw in what we think and what we believe. So have faith that you will draw in what is meant for you. Okay, and good luck to you, and thank you again for watching this reading. I hope I see you again in the future. Have a great day.